Herbert on the first play wants to pass it. And his first look is incomplete.
Not a great start dropping his first target, but let's face it, it won't be his last chance because he'll get opportunities to make up for that one throughout this game.
Second and 10. Here's Herbert. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And it's picked up by the Ravens. And they'll start with great field position at the 41-yard line. In our meetings this week, they kind of tipped us off. They wanted to play ultra-aggressive, forcing fumbles. They just did that right there.
They took it to the next level, didn't they? You're exactly right.
And now, as with every potential turnover, they're going to take a second look at this just to make sure.
What?
So they recover their own fumble. Now they face third and short. Justin Herbert looking to pass. He's got a man. That's Bond. And he is going to have a Browns first down as they convert on 3rd and 3 with a nice gain of 7 yards.
And that one was a lot of fun right there because that was the game within the game. 3rd and short, blitz was on. What's the key for the quarterback? Get out of your hands in a hurry. And there's a quick little completion. Got the job done for a first down.
On the ground, this is Quinshawn Judkins. And some room to roam now. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. It's a gain of 34. Pretty explosive run on that inside handoff, and when you're a runner of his caliber, you don't need a big crease.
You really don't, but also what we're seeing is an offensive line that's taking charge at the point of attack, aren't we? Not only are they controlling the initial contact, they're actually utilizing what they call the strain the next 2 to 3 seconds to continue to move people.
So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. That's complete. Right side, it's Bond. And he'll get this down inside the 5 to the 4 before he's out of bounds. And he's already got 2 catches on the opening drive. They know he's going to be a handful.
And sometimes you game plan for that offensively. You want to make sure that guy touches the ball, and sometimes it just happens naturally. And then you change your game plan. When he has the hot hand, you keep going back to him because he's running routes with confidence as the game goes on.
2 yards on the pickup there. And now 1 yard to go on 3rd down. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. On 3rd down, here's Judkins. And he's in. Touchdown, Browns. Quinshawn Judkins, his 2nd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Browns are on the board first on the road here in Baltimore.
Oh, you didn't even have the ball no more. You got destroyed.
Extra point was looking, but he does make it through. It's now a 7-0 game. The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away. And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. Baltimore with good starting field position as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. From the gun, it's Jackson. And Walker has it. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1.
At the 47-yard line.
Now a first carry for Derrick Henry. And he's going to take this across the 15 into Browns territory. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. The Ravens at 2-0 here to begin the season, and they come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's third down.
How about that? Red man coverage and decided to test them early. But it proved up to the task and forced the incompletion.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. Now it's Jackson. He's got his target. That's complete. And they're going to have another 1st down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 37.
And the Baltimore 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
From the gun, Jackson. There goes a deep ball, end zone. And that's going to wind up incomplete.
Damn, God damn.
Let's check in with our referee.
Bumping the shit out of my man. You gotta let him run too, my man. Like, gee.
So now then the penalty's got him set up
Yeah,
with
you
a
can't do
first
it
and
like
goal.
that, nigga. You gotta run to the side of him.
Here's Jackson. The quick slant caught. And in for the Ravens touchdown. Danny Gray, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Ravens respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own. Point after, right down the middle. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. Early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game. But I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice. But at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
Just need a yard here. 2nd and 1. On the zone read, this is Judkins. And a pretty athletic run right there as he's going to get this down inside the 40. 53 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start. Boy, some big runs here, Charles, already in this first quarter.
Yeah, if the lanes are there, go ahead and exploit them. But what I like the most, how decisive he is, putting his foot in the ground and going.
First down, right back to Judkins. And he tries to keep the legs churning, but he's going to be stopped behind the line.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
A play fake, and now Herbert to throw. Open man is Bond. He's got it. And he gets it down a yard or two shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. Well, this defense for the Ravens, very strong last week as they helped their squad improve to 2-0 on the young season.
And the big difference in the ball game, their ability to force turnovers, 3 of them in fact. Being able to take the ball away, give it back to their offense, that's something that's emphasized each and every week, and they carried it out.
And that is incomplete.
You absolutely have to have this early on, right? 3rd and short, they elect to throw for it. And that's normal NFL football. They're going to throw on 3rd and short, but you got to hit it, don't you?
Yeah, in the first quarter, like you said, to set the tone, can't connect there. Now this will probably be the last play of the quarter. Here we go on 4th. Herbert working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. These two teams all tied after one. So this offense able to convert on fourth, and now a fresh set of downs here, 1st and 10. On the option right, Herbert. And maybe the wrong read there as he's going to go down immediately. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. And sometimes that option can get bogged down before the gears really even get into motion, and I think that's what we saw there.
And I think what he saw defensive end right in his face because he looked up and he was right there. Didn't even have a chance to get going.
Still moving. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down.
Well, he was a busy man out of the backfield a week ago. They got the ball early and often. I had no doubt in my mind that he'll be a big part of the game plan here as well.
The offense on 3rd down, they've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 2. Back to throw here, Herbert. He'll try to pick it up himself. And not enough on the throw that time as that one is incomplete. Well, the other day they told us when we've got 3rd and 5 or less, we have to be able to convert. And I guess every team would say that, Charles, but an opportunity missed there.
What they were trying to tell us is they believe it's a matchup game at that point. And they liked some matchups that they had, thought they could exploit them, unable to do so on that play.
Yo, they just give it this big. Oh my God.
Finish off this drive with 6 points. 4th and 2, they got it. That was kind of that gray area. Is that a feel thing, whether you go run or pass there offensively?
I think it's a feel thing. It's a tendency thing about what you like to do yourself on offense, as well as
fumble. Oh my God. I hate it. Killing them.
Make a decision, and they made the correct one.
That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down. From back at the 4, here's 2nd and goal. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass.
Yo, come on. There's no way they both on each other.
A great effort there. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Browns have taken the lead. No, he missed the PAT. No good on the extra point, so a letdown there. And this will stay a 6-point ball game. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. Now a crease here as he's past the 30.
Oh, wrong way. I hate when they make me spin the wrong fucking way.
That's the kind of return that warms the heart of a special teams coach. He'll be pushing us next time, Brandon, to make sure his guys are introduced in the starting lineups. These guys have such an influence on every game. The unsung heroes, remember, they have their own meetings, their own practice time, heck, their own spot on the bench in order to be ready to play each and every week.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Throwing is Jackson.
Oh my, yo, good game. They just gonna give him. Oh my God. And I threw the ball.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. They'll start at the 40, so great starting field position following the interception. They'll start with the option.
He got him. Oh my God. Fuck him up. He's fucking me up.
That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be 2nd down. And not a lot of success to be found there.
Oh, you got that right, partner, because if you're trying to make guys miss about 10 yards or so downfield, that's a pretty good play. But if you've got to do it in your own backfield, I consider that a problem. That doesn't work too well.
And this throw incomplete. The defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Here's Herbert.
Yo.
And he's going to have a Browns first
that's
down
it.
as they're able to get the third down conversion.
We always hear about the connections some quarterbacks have with certain receivers. I think this guy has a connection with just about everyone. Didn't mind throwing it in there against double coverage to him.
Shows some confidence, supreme confidence.
Big-time confidence that he would make the play for him, and he did.
And he'll be taken down after a gain of about 8, as that will lead us to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. From the 35, here's 2nd and a yard.
Lion.
Judkins going to run it out of the gun. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line.
2nd and 1 is often an invitation to take the big shot downfield. I bet the offensive lineman said, are you kidding? We just get on our backs and let's go get the first down. They love being physical.
Herbert now. He'll swing this out to Judkins. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. The Browns passing game finding its stride. They got another first down.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
On first down, here's Judkins. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Quinshon Judkins with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Browns are able to widen their advantage. Now the Browns offense will stay on the field as they'll go for 2 here. And they'll send the tight end in motion left. And they'll have Herbert try and throw for it. And no, it falls incomplete. So the 2-point conversion, no good. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 30, right about the 29. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. Been a little bit of an interesting start. The first drive for him, Charles, they had the passing touchdown. The second drive, he threw the interception. So we'll see what this third drive of the ball game brings.
Yeah, it's kind of tiebreaker, isn't it? I mean, that's the tough part for them and for him because, yeah, things went really well in that first one, not so well on the second one. He wants to get back to what he did to get this game going.
Here's Mitchell with a catch out of the backfield. They'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Now it's Jackson. Henry's got it out on the left side. And he will go out right near the 35-yard line. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
But they've certainly done a nice job spreading the ball around on this drive. This time he gets it out to his back, and it's another nice play and another first down. They got the defense on their heels a little bit. They're reacting instead of being aggressive and making plays.
And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25.
That's another Baltimore first down. First and 10 at the
Jackson will throw again. Now he's going to step up and run. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
Finding Walker complete. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Now Lamar changing the play. Here's Jackson to throw. This is caught. Touchdown. Mark Andrews. A 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Ravens get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point splits the uprights. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. The Browns drive about to get started. And we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they've got the lead. Not a whole lot of time left. What do you think, Charles?
Well, it's tempting to try and add to your lead. But a mistake there, you have to change things in a big way. I say go ahead, take the knee, get on out for the half.
Now a 2nd and 10.
I dropped my picture.
Slot man moves right. Herbert going for the deep ball. And it's
incomplete.
And they're not going to go quietly into this halftime break. They know they're in for a fight, so they're trying to make every possession count. They took the big shot there, but it winds up incomplete.
Now it's Herbert. He's going to let it go again. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. Here's Tommy Townsend on to punt.
Oh, my God.
Well, that hurts. If it was running into the kicker, wouldn't be a first down. Roughing, it is a first.
And just think about the differences between the two. Running into the kicker almost feels inadvertent, just a small tap, so to speak. But when you rough him, usually bodies are hitting the ground.
You shouldn't even got that call. They just giving you shit.
And the difference is 5 yards or 15. And in this case, that's a big
play. But why would he do that? Like, that's just some mad shit. That shit
play action. It's Herbert.
Well, this shit missing. I don't get the ball.
I
told you. They designed this shit so you could get a chance, but you're not with it. Not having it.
Come back to the spot of the fumble.
I dropped my pick. Them drop picks gonna come back on me. I just had it.
The Ravens set to receive the football, trailing here as we resume action in the third quarter.
Turned over. Another fumble. I don't get it.
And able to get this out to the 25.
You got that. Lucky 19 points.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter.
Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down. Jackson going to keep it. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
And all the way down to the 10-yard line. It's a big play there for Baltimore. 46 yards. Well, make that now 2 completions for him on this drive, and these aren't ordinary completions. They're big ones.
Yeah, these are the types that make a secondary talk to each other, and not in a good way. Oftentimes pointing fingers. Hey, who's got him? Someone cover it. That type of indecision can open up even more big plays.
Give him 3 on the gain there. 2nd and goal. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
The line of scrimmage, the 7 now on 2nd and goal. Now Jackson. Now he'll tuck this and run.
Oh my God. I pushed, I pushed the wrong fucking button. Oh my God. Come on, Chris. I pushed the wrong button. Oh my God. Try to push X for fucking thumb blade. Circle.
That was the position you wanted to be in. Coming out to start this 3rd quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
Now he's going to step up and run. And he'll go out of bounds after getting this across the 15. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down.
Partner, the good ones have a clock running in their head, okay? Because it says something like this. I've got this many seconds to find a target. After that, I have to tuck it and try and get some yardage on this first down snap. He doesn't just get some yards, though. He gets a big gain, and they'll come right back with another 1st and 10.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets this football out shy of the 30 to the 29.
We don't talk about it very often, but sometimes there's a dip in intensity when you start the 2nd half, which can manifest itself in some sloppy tackling. And how about right there? He ran right through that weak tackle attempt.
Over the middle, he's got Bond. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of, until they stop him, why not go back to it? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
That's complete. Right side, it's Bond. Down the sideline he goes. Fighting his way through contact. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. A big play there. 65 yards. And the Browns are able to stretch out their lead. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts, all right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
And now the Raven defense going to call a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. Extra point right down the middle. And it gives his guys a 12-point advantage. The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And the last time out, they had the good drive going. You get in the red zone, they throw the interception. Not their first pick of the game either, so we'll see if they're more careful, more cautious here on this drive.
Yeah, nothing worse than repeat mistakes, right? You end up coughing the ball up, you end up throwing a pick, everything goes awry. And now, points don't go up on the board. I just heard a fan scream out, I thought the idea was to score points. Yeah, they're getting a little restless, too. And that's another throw that could have been intercepted. Part of this, you credit the defense. They've been really stingy. But he's also made some really questionable throws. And that's another one right there.
And incomplete on the deep ball.
Well, I thought he had that one, and that was nearly a big 3rd down conversion to give this drive some life. Instead, they're on the spot and help separate the receiver from the ball.
Still just the 3rd quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on 4th. Throwing middle, and it's complete. And now this is going to depend on the spot. And they say he's just short. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Browns are going to get this thing back. Excellent field position. Give up the middle, Jenkins. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Oftentimes when you see a running back get bunched up in the backfield, it's usually because the defensive tackle is eating up blockers for others to make the play. Not in this case.
Setting up a screen for Jenkins. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line.
And when you have success throwing the football, the old cliche becomes true. The playbook opens up wide. And these screen passes, they become even more difficult to stop.
They'll try and run here with Jenkins. And he is going to have the Browns first down as they're able to convert, albeit not by much, on 3rd and a yard.
Well, someone's been having a good game so far, and you know something? A lot has been power running. They decided to turn him loose again on 3rd down, didn't they?
They did indeed. He delivered the tough yards.
Lion.
Once again, Jenkins. And out of bounds right around the 20.
So where'd all that running room that he had in the first half go? Because it looks like it's drying up a little bit here. Someone made some adjustments, it appears, at least on this drive.
Here now, 2nd and 4. An inside run with Jenkins. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. 98 yards for him on the ground now, as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
I think we're seeing the effect that runs like that are starting to have on this game. They're a little bit slower, that front 7 reacting to the football, almost like body blows in boxing, slowing them down, and they're really starting to take over in this game.
And they'll send Judy in motion left. He'll get an opportunity with it on the touch pass. Oh, and this one, he may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away.
No gain on the play.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. They'll try again here from the 7 on 2nd and goal. Here's Herbert. Touchdown, Browns. A great play there. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Browns look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this 4th quarter. The call is to go for 1 and kick the extra point. And that one makes this a 19-point game.
Bro, you don't even try. You throw 5-yard pass all game. First you throw RPO all game.
Field now as they will send this one away. And makes it across the 20.
Now you just throw 5-yard passes. Like, y'all play man so big. I get it, though.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Their mini 2-game win streak appears it might be going by the wayside unless they can get it out of their head.
Yeah, Justin Herbert at 98, and everything you throw is spotted to
Nice move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down. Here's 2nd and 10. To throw is Jackson. A short throw caught by Andrews. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Now it's Jackson. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. What we just saw there, that's really been a common theme all afternoon.
A lot of pressure. That forced the errant pass. He's been under duress this entire afternoon. He just had to unload that one. He's fortunate it was just incomplete and not intercepted.
And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield.
That's good for a Baltimore.
Jackson now. To the right side, into the hands of Flowers. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. From the 43, it's 2nd and 3.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd.
Again, Jackson. His throw taken in by Isaiah Likely. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
That's another Baltimore, first down.
Here's Jackson. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they've blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
And he takes us just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. The Raven passing game getting in sync, another first down. Well, those are the types of plays they probably wish they had made more of in the first three quarters. And this deficit going to be tough to overcome here in the fourth. But a nice first down and a pickup on that throw.
Yeah, and this is where as coaches, you're looking for effort and execution even though the scoreboard is going against you. You want to find out who's going to fight, who's going to scrap. They're going to keep their heads up and continue to play.
Second and a couple.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up second and 2 at the 15-yard line.
And Jackson throwing once more. Got a man, it's caught for a Ravens touchdown. A 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Ravens have got it back to a 2-score game here in the fourth. His kick, point after, right down the middle. And they're able to cut this deficit down to 12.
Ravens 21. Tyler Luke to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. The Cleveland offense ready to go. Now, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this fourth quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball. I know the game's not over, but there's got to be a sense of satisfaction right now for the guy carrying the football a bunch today. 99 yards, and he has enough time to go over the century mark.
Well, you got to give it to him again, right?
Yeah, there's no doubt about it. You're not worried about losing yardage here. You're not worried about any of that. You just want to get him to the promised land for every runner. 100 yards or more in a game.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 19 yards there on the catch and run.
Partner, I like that they're staying aggressive on offense because to me, this drive is what is known as a put-away drive. You score here, that might put this one to bed. I like the fact that they're playing with confidence and not playing with fear.
That's cool. This game don't matter.
Here's
all season.
And not much there at all. Maybe a yard up to the 43. And this situation with the lead fourth quarter, they're liking keeping the ball on the ground, I'm sure.
It's just smart football, but you know the defense has to know it as well. They've got to stop them here. So now we're going to see that loading the box in a big way. 6, 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take, puts a little bit more pressure on your big offensive line.
The Browns passing game finding its stride. They've got another first down. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports.
A gain of 13 yards. First down, Browns.
Five points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on first down. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. With the late lead, Herbert's going to throw it. Checks it down to Jenkins. And he will have a Browns first down. It is
we don't throw nothing past 5
like that'll be the one.
Right, that shit crazy. Nothing past 5 yards. Nothing at all. It ain't but one throw because you threw past 5. You got throws that got taken past 5.
Run from the gun, it's Jenkins.
Threw through shit
He had
past
to fight that time. Ran through one tackle, but ultimately he's only going to get back to the line of scrimmage. This offense has had a lot to like in this game. I don't know that last play, though, is going to make the highlight reel.
It's not going to make the highlight reel, but it will be the focus of the film session that the team has to sit through.
He could throw you through all
before. Never any fun. You're always excited about
I said that's the deepest throw you through all day. And there's a minute left in the fourth quarter. That's
They get to the bad ones and really illuminate them.
That's it. You got work. Oh.
They probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on first and goal.
It's cute to win like little regular season games. This ain't gonna cut.
Going for the knockout punch. They'll try and run. And they'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Quinshon Judkins, his third touchdown of the game and fourth on the year. And the Browns have pretty well put it away here in the fourth quarter. Extra point splits the uprights, and that will make this a 19-point game. The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away.
Where's you down to? Like, that's I tell you, playing like this, you ain't gonna make it that long. You ain't gonna leave me. I'm trying to tell you, playing like this, you're not going for it. God, you gotta learn how to spread the field, bro. Like, all that underneath shit, like that shit cute right now, but I promise you, in this league, you're not going for it.
This game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Another first down there as this one goes for 25.
That's another Baltimore first down. First and 10.
Good game.
33-yard line.
Well, this was a very close ball game at half.